Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. There is some people they try to fool us and they play that they are Christians and they post videos of Muslims promoting their videos, and supposedly those videos will prove us to be wrong. If someone is a Christian and someone attacking Christianity and he posts a video for you attacking Christianity, you need to ask yourself a question. He's trying to refute or he's trying to promote? Because a Christian, he will not refute, he will not spread the video of Muslims. He will answer there right himself, right away. He will not spread the video. I just wanted to take a note of that. Now, let us go and see what this video we will talk about. This is a video of the Abdul Deedat. Sadly, he is dead, so I cannot debate him, make him shish kebab. Let us watch together and see what he's saying.
Verse this, send it back to him. And I tell you, this few, I gave them few references. Genesis chapter 19, verse 30 onwards. He speaks about Lut alayhi salam and his two daughters. Night after night they seduce the father and they have sex with the father and they beget bastard children from the father, Lut alayhi salam.
This is false. This is not what the verse is saying. They did not seduce their father. They did nothing of this exists. You are a false liar like your prophet. The verse is speaking about making their father drunk and they slept with him. Now a Muslim, he will say, is that to make a difference? Yes, it make a difference. The guy is drunk and they are sleeping with him when he is drunk, not when he's awake. This is number one lie. Number two, when the Bible reports a story, doesn't mean anything except reporting a story. The Bible report history. Report what Adam and Eve did. Report what Noah did, what his people did, what Lut did, what his people did. Report what bad and good people did. Why this will be a scout missile against us? Why Muslims are stupid? This will be bad if God said to those girls, go and sleep with your father. Then you can say whatever you want. This is how stupid Muslims are. No, they are not stupid. They know that this is nothing really. But they are desperately in need of anything to attack the Bible. But it's okay. Now we will show you in your own eyes how we cannot trust any Muslim. You see, this Deedat, he is playing a hero in front of the Muslims, saying this is what it says. But none of the stupid Muslims want to go and see what it says really. Does it say what he said? In the video he said that the two daughters, day after day, they seduced their father. Is that what it does say? Let us see and read together. The verse is in front of you. We will hear the sound with it, not only the... you can read. This is the verse number 30 he's talking about. And let us play. So, they went to the mountains and they live in a cave. They live in a cave. There's nobody there. There's no one live in there, because their city is destroyed. So they live in the mountain, they are far away from every human being, there is nobody there, and let us see what happened.
When he overthrew the cities in the which Lot dwelt. And Lot went up out of Zoar, and dwelt in the mountain, and his two daughters with him, for he feared to dwell in Zoar, and he dwelt in a cave, he and his two daughters. And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night. And the firstborn went in, and lay with her father. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. And it came to pass on the morrow, that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesternight with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also, and go thou in, and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose, and lay with him. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. Thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father.
All right.
And the firstborn bare a son.
So you see how he lied? In the video, it says they seduced their father night after night. In the video, he is saying they are just doing incest. But in the story, it doesn't say any of that. Those women, they fear that they will never have kids. The only man is their father, and there's nobody around. Now, some they might say this is not right anyway, and this is bad. Who cares if it is bad or not? This is what they did, and the Bible reporting what they did. The Bible is not approving it or even disapproving it. It's just reporting a story. And there's a huge difference between reporting a story and approving the story to be the right thing to do. The Muslim, they take it and make it like something really bad, horrible happened. But all of us, we know that in the Quran there is incest. I'm not talking about having sex with the sisters, which happened in the time of Adam and his children. No, this is not my story. In the Quran, in chapter 25, verse 54, it says the following. And let us read together. You see, this is the problem when you do not know Arabic, and you listen to those who know, who speak English only, even if they claim to have a good knowledge about Islam. It doesn't matter how much you are really good, as long as you do not know Arabic, you are far away from knowing even maybe 1% of the knowledge of Islam. Why? Because what is translated of Muslim books is not even maybe 2% of the Islamic books. I don't think even it's 1%. So whatever you learn from book is translated, and whatever you learn from book is translated by Muslims, which will never tell the truth. As an example, I have all the books of Ibn Kathir, the book of Al-Qurtubi, etc. If you look at Ibn Kathir in Arabic, many books in English became one book. So 95% of Ibn Kathir is gone when it's come to the English translation. Why? Because simply they are a bunch of hypocrite liars. They will never translate the truth. Now, let us go back to the topic and see how Islam approves incest. The Bible reports incest, yes, but the Bible does not approve it. Here we see approval of it. In chapter 25, verse 54, the Quran says, I'm going to show you the English, but sadly we don't have a translation for the Al-Qurtubi. So you can read with me. The verse here speaks that Allah, He made man, He created man from water. And He made relationship between people by marriage. وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَسَبًا فَجَعَلَهُ نَسَبًا وَصِهْرًا. We made it the lineage by marriage, and that is the blood, like, you know, which means you get married and you have children, and the children, they belong to their father by the blood. That's it. In Islam there is no other relationship. Now what does that mean? It doesn't mean really much. It's normal, you know, in Christianity, a man, he marry his wife, the children belong to the father. What a big deal. No. In here, Islam is saying, if you have children out of marriage, those children are not considered your children. Do you understand? If we go to islamweb.net, you will see it says here clearly that Islam does not recognize, okay, Quran does not recognize any claim except, and we are talking about inheritance. So the child will not belong to his father unless Quran does not recognize any claim except those who based in relationship through blood and marriage, which mean both together, not only alone. Like blood, you can be like my uncle, my etc. It's, you know, but blood to the father, it have to be by a marriage, which means if you are a son by blood but not by marriage, then you are not a son. If you are a daughter by blood but not by marriage, you are not considered to be a son. And they are showing you here the verse in front of you to explain why. So if we go to the Quran, this is what the verse is speaking about, that Allah and Islam recognize only children by marriage, which means if you have a daughter out of marriage, Islam do not consider her your daughter. She is your daughter from sex, but she is not your daughter in the front of Islam. So she cannot have your name, she cannot have a child support, she cannot inherit, she is nothing, she is a garbage. But the problem here we have, if we go and read the interpretation and what the Muslims agree upon that, we will read the following. Actually, I will see if I can translate this in Google Translation to make it more easy to understand. I will copy it in the front of your eyes. I will take it to Google Translation. I'm sure it's not going to come perfect, but let us try. Anyway, so here it says that according to Islamic law, and this is important for us, here in Arabic actually it says, the one it's your daughter from the mother and from adultery. She is not a daughter from adultery. She like, you know, let us make it this way. I'm just trying to make this stupid translation fit for you. So it says in here that having sex with the mother and the daughter is not forbidden. Why? Because daughter from adultery is not a daughter for him. Do you see it? At least this one is coming right. Because it is not a daughter of him. So according to Islam, having sex with the mother and her daughter is okay. Because the mother, she is just a girlfriend. And the daughter, she is not a daughter because she is not from marriage. So having sex with the daughter and the mother at the same time is alright in Islam. And if we go here and read, I challenge any Muslim to say this is not true. It says that according to the scholars of Islam, it's not considered to be the verse in chapter 4, verse number 23. The one it says it's forbidden for you, your mothers and your daughters. So let us make it clear. In the Quran it says it's forbidden for you to have sex with your mother and your daughter. But not in this case. Because according to Islam, she is not his daughter as we showed you in the translation. Therefore, it's not a problem for him to have sex with the mother and the daughter, as we see here. وإذا لم يكن نسب شرعا فلا صهر شرعا فلا يحرم الزنا ببنت ولا بنت. And وما يحرم من الحلال لا يحرم من الحرام. So it's not forbidden, according to Islam, Sharia Allah, to have sex with the mother and the daughter because she is not his daughter from marriage. So who is the one who approved incest? It's Islam. This is how filthy this religion is. And they go in the Bible and says the Bible is teaching. No, the Bible doesn't teach that. The Bible is reporting the story. When the Quran is the one saying it's okay for you to have sex with your daughter because she is not your daughter from marriage. But as long we are here, what about we speak about a story about Lut? This is the Muslim website, fiqhislam.com. This is not my website. And this is the story of Lut. According to the story, Allah, He sent two handsome men, who they are angels in the look of handsome men. And they have a very beautiful body and maybe supposedly asses. And their duty is to seduce the people of Lut so they make sin. And that will make Allah use those two angels as a witness against them because they have sex with them. Have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this religion and faith religion like this? Allah, He sent two angels, handsome angels, to the people of Lut to seduce them and make them have sex with them. So when a Muslim speaks about good and bad, obviously he don't read his book, he's being a stupid fool. But what is new? Welcome to Islam. The God who sent gay angels to seduce men so they do sin, so He killed them, so He destroyed them, and He used those two handsome angels to make them commit adultery, or what we say, homosexuality. Follow with me with more videos. Christ is Lord, Islam is false. Ameen.